Now that we are back in Kansas City, we've been working really hard just to try and get our house organized, make it more of a home for us. We are gonna go drive some trails, map some trails for OnX. The only problem is, since we're in Parkville, which is about 20 minutes from downtown Kansas City, there aren't a lot of trails to map near us, so we have to drive about an hour to go map trails. So it's a little bit of a haul, but it should be fun. It was really nice while traveling full time that, like, where we liked to camp, there were a lot of trails just near our campsite where we could just easily get on a trail and go map, and wasn't gonna be like an hour drive to get there. So, oh well, I'm looking forward to it. I think mapping trails is one of my favorite hobbies, and I love that Jacob is ambassador for OnX and he gets to monetize that. So OnX will pay him for all the trails that he maps. It's something that we enjoy doing together, and he's turned his hobby into an income stream, so that's really cool. So, yeah, should be fun.
The first step to mapping trails is airing down when getting off pavement. This helps smooth the ride out and enlarges the tread contact patch with the ground, helping gain traction in wet and slick situations. This also helps reduce wear on the truck while off-road.
I think it's fun seeing cattle while driving on just random roads, free range areas. It's pretty cool. Not used to that where we're from.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for Missouri.
Yeah.
We finally found a muddy trail, and there's a deep puddle here. We got a pretty steep, deep one coming off that bridge coming in, but I didn't know if this road actually connected through for conservation or if they closed it off, but it looks like it's open. So looks like it could be a fun little trail to do. I hope we don't get stuck. I might air down a little bit more just in case.
It's pretty muddy here, and I think he's just trying to see if we'll be able to make it if we continue forward on this trail. It's fun getting stuck in the mud. It's a little nerve-wracking not being out here with anybody else, so if we have to recover ourselves, we'll have to just find a good tree to recover off of. Just makes it a little more interesting. So yeah, I think he's just being cautious. The other thing is, when we go map trails for OnX, I ride, Jacob maps. Part of that is Jacob has to get out and like take so many photos per trail to submit to OnX for their application, so that way when they log the trails and makes it public for all the OnX users, they'll be able to see photos that were uploaded as well, and that's what Jacob does. So it's a lot more in-depth and more active than like how I make it seem, because I just sit here. And now that we're back in Missouri, I can drink beer while Jacob drives. It's not illegal to drink and be a passenger in Missouri.
Well, I think it's an open road, but wow, it is sloppy muddy, and there's some pretty big ruts. So I think if we're gonna do this, we need to air down more, or come back and wait until we've got someone else to help go through this, because it's pretty soft. I don't know, what do you think? Should we go for it? No? Yeah, it's pretty close to that creek. I wouldn't want to slide off into it somewhere. It is, like, we'd probably have to air down at like 10 psi. It is swampy. To stay off mapping. Missouri River bottoms. Oh my gosh.
We hit the jackpot. Let me see those bags. One bag. Don't step on any. Ah! Yes!
There's some holes.
Okay, good.
There's a couple little holes.
So fun.
See what's hollow?
Yeah. Hold it up.
That's a beauty there. They're really different color this year. There's another guy. See it? This one's slightly different in color.
Yeah.
White. Cut them off so you don't want to disturb the mycelium because it can grow back a couple of times.
Jacob's really outdone himself today. These are so hard to find. I've never found a morel before. Now I know what to look for. And they retail for about 40, 50 bucks a pound. If you're like out trying to find or trying to buy morels, they are so expensive. They're the gold mine of all mushrooms.
Right out in the open.
Yes.
That is a morel mushroom.
I found my first legit mushroom. Morel, check it out.
Oh, wow. The biggest one of them all.
Yeah. Here, I have my own knife. I'm gonna do the honors. Wow. Look at
That's a
that
giant.
beauty. Holy cow. We'll have to look around here. There should be more.
Wow. Hold that one up. Here's Sasha's big one.
How many ticks did you have on you?
2 so far.
Well, 3. I pulled one off in the woods.
Oh, yeah. And you had 1.
Not a good variety.
Yeah. It's like different types, like these are a little different. And these. This one's kind of like in the middle.
I can't believe I found that big one. I think I only found 2. And a golf ball. I found a golf ball.
All right, all of them.
Wow.
I'm gonna dump these spores outside. Right out back. Never know. I was right. Close to half a pound. 6.61 ounces. That's a good appetizer right there. So I'm gonna prepare our haul. The plan is to rinse it with cool water, then I'm gonna put it in this bowl, and I'll take them out and I'm gonna slice full length down, and they'll all be ready to saute in the pan with butter. It's just wild how spongy it is.
Yeah.
This is our biggest haul of mushrooms of morels ever.
Morels.
Yeah, just morels though. We found many others. Just cut straight down like that. Oh, I just saw a little bug in there. They're little bitty.
Ooh,
There's
yeah.
one in there.
Let's see. Yummy.
Extra protein. We're gonna put them in salt water after this, cold salt water. Let them soak for like 20 minutes at least before you cook them. And we'll take them out of the salt water and put them back in the strainer so they're not soaking wet before we throw them into saute. Nice. Man, that's so big. Yeah, we might need to cut it in thirds.
Yeah.
Wow.
I found the largest one of the day, and Jacob found all the others. So I at least
a couple others.
I did find a couple others, but I contributed as far as the size goes. And we ended up pulling a tick off of me on my shirt, and then pulled 2 off of Jacob and 1 on his shirt. He had 1 actually bite into his skin. So we'll see. We're afraid of Rocky Mountain spotted fever and ehrlichiosis because Jacob's already dealt with that disease and was on his deathbed for 2 weeks. So we carry doxycycline with us everywhere we go, just in case one of us does get sick with a tick-borne illness and need to treat it immediately. It does take 2 weeks for you to possibly show symptoms. But like if you're in a remote area and you're not close to any health care or health facility, and you have to treat yourself, doxycycline. Ask your doctor to prescribe it for you. Salt, pepper, butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter. I have more butter out just in case it's not enough. I'm just curious, is there such a thing as too much butter? We're gonna find out. Cook, baby, cook. Go for it.
All right. Look for this guy. Really meaty. Almost steak-like.
Buttery.
It's got, yeah, some butter for sure.
Which color did you try?
I didn't, it was one of the smaller ones, so I think it was a
I'll pick a darker one.
darker one, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Mmm.
Is it your favorite mushroom yet?
Chanterelles are up there. Lion's mane are up there. I don't know.
Maybe we need to eat more to determine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's dig in.
Those were good. We thought that it would be enough for dinner, but they cooked out so much, so now we're struggling to figure out what's for dinner. It's too bad we only found half a pound.